I was shooting heroin and reading The Fountainhead in the front seat of my privately owned police cruiser when a call came in. It was the chief. Bad news, detective. We got a situation. What, is the mayor trying to ban trans fats again? Worse, somebody just stole $447 million worth of bitcoins. The heroin needle practically fell out of my arm. What kind of monster would do something like this? Bitcoins are the ultimate currency. Virtual, anonymous, stateless. They represent true economic freedom. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Not subject to arbitrary manipulation by any government. We don't have any leads yet, but mark my words, we're gonna figure out who's behind this and we're gonna take them down, provided they pay us a fair market rate to do so. Easy, chief. Any rate the market offers is, by definition, fair. That's why you're the best I got. Now get out there and find those bitcoins. 10 minutes later, I was on the scene. It was a regular building, strangled on all sides by public sidewalks. I hopped over them and went inside. Home Depot presents the police, I said, flashing my badge, my gun, and a small picture of Ron Paul. Nobody move unless you want to. They didn't. Now which one of you punks is gonna pay me to investigate this crime? No one spoke up. Come on. Don't you understand that the protection of private property is the foundation of all personal liberty? It didn't seem like they did. Seriously guys, without a strong economic motivator, I'm just gonna stand here and not solve this crime. Cash is fine, but I prefer to be paid in gold bullion or autographed posters of Penn Gillette. Nothing. These people were stonewalling me. It's like they didn't care that a fortune in computer money invented to buy drugs was missing. I figured I would wait them out. I lit several cigarettes indoors, a pregnant woman coughed, I told her secondhand smoke didn't exist. Just then, a man in glasses made a break for it. Subway! Eat fresh and freeze, scumbag! Too late. He was already out the front door. He was faster than me because I always try to avoid stepping on public sidewalks. Our country needs a private sidewalk voucher system, but thanks to the incestuous interplay between our corrupt government and the public sidewalk lobby, this will never happen. I was losing him. Listen, I'll pay you to stop! What would you consider an appropriate price point for stopping? I'll offer you a 1/13 of an ounce of gold and a slightly worn Bob Barr t-shirt. He churned. In his hand was a revolver that the Constitution said he had every right to own. He fired. He missed. I pulled my own gun and fired back. The bullet lodged in a USPS mailbox less than a foot away from his head. I shot the mailbox again, on purpose. I give up, cop. I confess. I took the bitcoins. Why'd you do it? I asked as I slapped a pair of Oikos Greek Yogurt Presents handcuffs on the guy. Because I was afraid. Afraid? Afraid of an economic future free from the pernicious meddling of central bankers. I'm a central banker. I wanted to cold cock the guy. Years ago, a central banker killed my partner. Let this be a message to all your central banker friends. No matter how many bitcoins you steal, you'll never take away the dream of an open society based on personal and economic freedom. He nodded because he knew I was right. Then he swiped his credit card to pay me for arresting him. Brought to you by the Bitcoin Foundation.